Hi Scorpio, this is Nyandra from Truth is Changed to Row, and I'm here to do your February 2017 reading. I just want to say thank you to all the people who liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. And yeah, so let's get started with your reading. Your overall message here is get it? It's quest. So read what that means here. You may be on a quest that is unnecessary. Allow yourself the space for self-discovery. It is time to take a risk. Where in my life do I need to walk my talk? And this card combines the blue of communication with the darkness of the unknown, allowing us to discover the truth. There's bravery here and the ability to face the truth head on. And then your clarifiers are balance and wisdom here. So, a lot of this card is about, a lot of your overall message is about just like, first word I got was like doing the most. Meaning like, you're doing unnecessary work to get to where you feel like you need to be, but you're actually already have the knowledge necessary to be able to address the challenges that you're facing in your life. And maybe part of the challenges that you're facing is kind of like putting too much effort in where it doesn't need to be put. So you need to find a balance of not only just putting in the effort, which you clearly are already doing, but also waiting and allowing things to just unfold and manifest, allowing the universe to take over when you feel like you've kind of hit a roadblock. Yeah. And a lot of the time when there's a roadblock, it's kind of like this waiting time that allows you to kind of reflect on the journey that you've been on until that point. So, like I just said, the knowledge that you've accumulated, the wisdom you've accumulated, the knowledge you've accumulated up until this point, especially around balancing your life out and having just faith in the universe and faith that, and when I say faith in the universe too, it just means having faith in yourself and faith in the work that you put in. And with this, let's see here, this person is just really opening their hands in a way where they're just gathering. You know, it's almost like a form of vulnerability and receptivity, being a receptor to the energy and the messages from the universe to be able to carry forward, because this person is just stopped on their path. You know, it's like they're at the beginning. And in order to carry forward, you have to have the permission of the universe, the synchronicities and the fated circumstances to be able to move forward. So don't be hard on yourself. All right, so let's get the left part of your reading. So you have the Lovers in reverse and the Sun in reverse. And so the first message I got was just having lost faith in the love process and the dating process. And I think I said earlier this is for the singles. Having lost faith in the love process and just like the kind of like feeling like you'll be able to find a connection with somebody who is for your highest good, or just in a way that you feel very connected in a relationship that is full of love, trust, and respect. Yeah. So with the reverse, it might be because you had a person in the past that you're connected to. It might not even be like a full-on relationship. It might have been a casual relationship. It might have been, a friend that you had an unrequited crush on, whatever, a partner that you had that left you, or you left because they were just doing the most and treating you disrespectfully. But regardless, it's just like this reverse is kind of like this loss of faith. And oops, I dropped it. Okay. And with the Sun reverse too, it's just like Again, it's like the clouds have covered the sun, and this hope and this faith is just disappeared. Let's pull 2 more cards here. And so to clarify, you have the 7 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles. And I think one of the things is maybe maybe you've been building on to an illusion. So like the card said, it's like probably either remembering the past in a way where you're thinking about the worst case scenario, like this person was horrible, they treated me poorly, I didn't handle the situation right, thinking about it in a way that doesn't actually recognize the work you put in, is what I said, how far you've gone, and how you have a choice, and you have taken that choice, you cut through those illusions. And with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, it's just about finding someone or people who really will allow you to put in the equal work and who are willing to build. Maybe that was part of it, is that the way you remember your relationship, it's like the foundation wasn't there. The foundation of any relationship is trust, and respect, and reciprocity within that. And with it, it's like you kind of misremember how much you put in, or you think about things in like, oh, that was such a horrible experience, or like even in the reverse, like that person was the only one for me. I couldn't imagine my life without them, or like it doesn't have to be that extreme. It could just be like, I don't know, I just don't know anybody who I can see myself interested in right now, and that kind of sucks, But regardless, it's asking you to remember a lot of what that kind of not misinformed, but like mystery or what is the word? It'll come to me. Just this feeling of missing out. Yeah, feeling of missing out on this like beautiful connection, is because there is a lack of a foundation built that really centered you as the sun, that centered your energy, what you need to be filled up, what you need to feel confident, what you need to be inspired, and just like really supported. And yeah, that's a lot of what I just said, building that foundation, and that'll allow you to cut through the illusions, so that moving forward you'll be able to understand what really needs to take place in order to build a relationship. Last card. Yeah, Judgment card. This is definitely a karmic lesson that's being presented, and it'll keep coming up over and over again until you kind of make peace with it and accept your responsibility and what other people's responsibility is. Don't take other people's baggage on. All right, so the couples here, we have the 3 of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords. So the truth isn't being told about where you kind of feel stuck. And with the 3 of Wands, it has to do with, upright has to do with kind of waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for the fruition of your work, of the decision you made to come about. And it's like, with the upright, it will eventually be communicated, but right now it's really blocked. Let's pull some cards here. Yeah. With the Knight of Swords, it's definitely about this cutting communication. This need to communicate. This need to kind of face your fears around what it means to be stuck in a relationship. What it means to feel a little bit uninspired or stagnant. And it might be for a multiplicity reasons. But either way, it's really necessary for you to communicate what that means, to get your partner to communicate what that means, and your partners to communicate what that means, to be able to move forward on that knowledge. 4 of Cups in reverse. This is the apathy card. So you're able to move forward on knowledge, and kind of release this apathy, this kind of stagnant energy, and recognize the opportunities that this kind of stagnant feeling, this opportunity to kind of reflect and reshape and reorientate your relationship. And this last card. Yeah, so you're able to move forward with the King of Pentacles in first. So you're able to actually create a vision for what stability, in terms of energetically, in terms of financially, in terms of just literally building a life, what that means for y'all. Yeah. So let's get to the work, passion, and community. So you have the Father of Cups in reverse, or the King of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Cups. So these two energies here. Oh, this is the Mother. Sorry, this is the Queen of Cups in reverse. I thought it was a Father for some reason. They're both birds in this deck. So with these beings here, it's a lot of like a little bit of drama, in the sense like someone's kind of being perhaps manipulative or not forthright with their emotions, kind of being overly reactive to situations, not kind of being kind of cold and insensitive and apathetic, and the result is kind of stagnating this process, is making delays happen. You're not able to move forward, so you're able to like really feel the good feels of what this project or this connection and community looks like. Yeah, to clarify, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is definitely a lesson that's coming to an end, but it's almost like it's coming to a head. Like this is like this butting of heads. It is a lesson, and it's also asking you not to overanalyze it, which to me means not taking too much of this personally and recognize that this is probably other people's shit, other people's stuff. And if you're contributing to it, like it's like asking you to think about what your response, why you're engaging in that way. And here we have the Lovers too. Again, Lovers and Two of Cups. Like there's definitely a possibility. I mean, this is very powerful. This is like very powerful in the sense of just really feeling the abundance and the manifestations and the connections to your community or to your projects and to your workplace, where it really feels like it's just right. It just feels right. But this whole other situation here is of delays, of stagnancy, of overanalyzing, of this feeling like you're at rock bottom because of this situation is making it, these feelings blocked. This feeling of just really like you feel connected to your purpose. One more card here. Yeah, the Son of Cups here. Once you're able to kind of address that energy, you'll be able to move forward to that wonderful Lovers and Two of Cups energy of just feeling emotionally fulfilled and satisfied, feeling emotionally mature in a way too, and able to kind of take the information from that situation and move forward to really make sure this energy is stabilized. All right, so let's get to your spirituality and high purpose. So you have the Hermit, the Chariot, and the Diablo, the Devil. So this is just like really connected to the Quest card here with the Hermit, and especially the part in the Hermit or the Quest card where it's saying like you're doing the most. Like, what are you overthinking? What do you need to just acknowledge that this is the most you can think about it, and now it's just time to move forward with that knowledge and that wisdom to be able to have the balance, to allow the universe to come in. It's like you're just thinking really hard. This is kind of your inner dialogue. You're just thinking really hard, trying to be as introspective as possible, trying to be like, you're trying to like know, like you are working hard to know what your responsibility is, so you're able to move forward, so you're able to like carry this momentum forward with the Chariot energy of having the self-discipline to carry on, to ride the waves of your motivation. But there's a point where you just need to like really kind of draw the line over how much you're gonna just like overthink or overanalyze the situation. Like overanalyze like what your responsibility is, and just realize like, oh, this this is the most I can do about it. This is like the most I can really hold on to the situation. Hold on to the situation and like, I just gotta let the universe take over. Maybe I don't. Okay, it's coming out. So maybe there's another card's not necessary. Ooh, okay, never mind, JK. Judgment card here, yeah, it's just looking back at the past. What I was just saying, kind of analyzing what has gotten to you to this point, kind of like going over your past sins. Like you need to just stop and just like realize and realize you have the knowledge already to carry forward. You have the self-discipline to carry forward to be able to release yourself from the constraints that you put on yourself that has been really limiting, that's made you feel obsessive, that's made you hypercritical of yourself and others. You know, you have the ability to just let go, release the people who've kind of made you feel chained down, that haven't allowed you to move forward, and the thoughts and the mindset that's kind of made you feel stagnant and repressed. Definitely. So there's medicine in my shadow. Oh, your overall advice is there's medicine in my shadow, and my emotions move through cycles and connect me to my truth. So with the medicine in the shadow, it's like saying facing your fears, and facing your fears and realizing that once you do that, the solution to carry forward is there. And I think in this situation, your fears are kind of centered around the unknown, uncertainty, and kind of holding on to the ambiguity of uncertainty, the unsureness of the future. Is going to allow you to. It's going to be the key to unlock the abundance that you deserve, and recognizing that that's the key is going to allow you to enjoy that medicine. Allow it to heal the things that need to be healed. And a lot of that is just like time as well. And my emotions move through cycles and connect me to my truth. It's just like being vulnerable with yourself, being vulnerable to your mistakes, being vulnerable to other people's mistakes, and realizing that everything is not going to just be like this forever, and a result is going to allow you to, still remain connected to the foundation of your reality and of your truth and how you see it, of the wisdom that you have accumulated. So that's your reading. If you like a personal reading from me, go to my website, truthhaschanged.tumblr.com, and if you would, I have full moon and new moon readings on my Instagram every month. They're also on my website, and thanks for watching. Blessings.